Empties time again. Here's my usual bin full of trash. And as usual, we're just gonna reach in and see what we find in no particular order. Oh look, hundreds of dry shampoos. What have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dry shampoos. Although in my defense, I am trying to wash my hair less often because of the drought in Cape Town, so that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. These are 3 from Collab, 2 in the Saint Monaco and 1 of the active dry shampoos. Couldn't really tell the difference between this and the others, so I'm not buying that again. Love the scent, really good dry shampoo, but because I'm washing my hair not as often, I actually have started buying Batiste again because I just need something more heavy duty. The Collab just isn't cutting it, it's too lightweight. But my hair just gets oily really quickly, so sometimes I just need something stronger, and that's where Batiste comes in. So I've got the shade Original and the shade Fresh, those are both done. Same with the Strength and Shine, no idea why I bought that one. And then this is the XXL volume version. It's basically a texturizing spray. So what I do is I use the regular one in the roots just to soak up any oil, and then I use this in the lengths of my hair, especially if I'm wearing it up in a ponytail, because it just bulks up my very, very fine hair. So when it isn't curled and it's just straight, my ponytail is literally like a little rat's tail. It's hideous. Basically chuck a whole of this into it so it makes the ponytail a bit more poofy. Likewise, when it's down on a day when I'm not washing it, it just helps it not hang so limply from my head. So those are all the dry shampoos. What else is in here that's hair? This is, no surprise, L'Oreal Hair Expertise Pure Riche Conditioner. Not going to talk about this, I think it's been in every single Empties video I've ever done. My favorite conditioner. Same with this. Oh look, another one. Any more? No, just these 2 for now. Body Shop Body Butters. This is almond milk and honey. Too sweet for me, I wouldn't buy that again. And the Fijian Water Lotus, which is one of my favorites. Very light, very fresh, great for summer. Also from the Body Shop is another one of the chamomile silky cleansing oils. My favorite way to take off my makeup, really quick and easy, dissolves everything, doesn't sting my eyes. 3 cleansers. Okay, we've got the Avène Gentle Milk Cleanser. This is my morning cleanse of choice. I have repurchased this, obviously it's in my shower at the moment. I love this, it's so gentle. Such a lovely morning face wash. Then I've got the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel Cleanser. This is very nice, but it's nothing special. I think it's probably better for a younger skin in the sense that it's hydrating and it feels really nice and it's affordable, but it's got SLS in it. It's just not what I'm looking for in a cleanser. I prefer milk cleanser, I just think it's more gentle for my rapidly aging skin. This is from Lamel. This is the Dermaheal Foaming Cleanser. This is quite a fancy anti-aging cleanser, suitable for combination to oily skin. The soap-free foaming cleanser deep cleans, tones and renews aging skin without impairing normal skin surface function and balance. It's a very nice cleanser, but again, it's not special enough for me. It didn't do anything that my Avène cleanser doesn't do, and I love that one. So I'm not going to be switching, but I didn't use up the whole thing. It was perfectly pleasant. Oh, here's another cleanser. This is the Skin Creamery Oil Milk Facial Cleanser. The second bottle of this probably has about 5 uses left. It's currently in my bathroom, so technically I've used up 2 of these. You can now buy refills though, so you can buy them in packs which look like this. This is the refill of the Everyday Cream, which I've topped up my bottle with, so it's also another empty. But I love this for also a morning cleanse or a second cleanse in the evening. It goes onto dry skin, you massage it in like a normal oil or balm cleanser, and then you rinse it away with water, but it emulsifies into a milk, so it rinses clean. You don't have to use a washcloth to get it off. Absolutely love this cleanser. Like I said, I have repurchased and I will now be buying another one because the other one is about to finish. Oh god, another cleanser. This is the Lulu & Marula Balancing Cleansing Balm. I love this cleanser. This is the cleanser that convinced me to stop buying the Emma Hardy Moringa Cleansing Balm. It smells absolutely amazing. I wish I could do smell-o-vision for you. It's really botanical and just yum, smells like a spa. I love Lulu & Marula, they make gorgeous products. Again, a local natural brand, just awesome. I haven't repurchased this yet, but only because I've been sent a couple of balm cleansers recently. I'm going to use those up before I buy anything else, but I would absolutely repurchase that. A few other skincare bits. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is a big tub of it. This is my daily moisturizer. I also have like a normal sized tube of it, which has got literally 1 more squeeze left in it. I power through the stuff, it is amazing. The closest locally available alternative is the Kiehl's, is it called the Ultra Facial Cream? awesome, very, very similar. I actually forgot to buy this in the UK last time I was there, so I'm probably going to have to buy the Kiehl's one again. Love that. And then this is my day-to-day SPF. This is the Body Shop Skin Defense SPF 50. I wear this under makeup. It sinks away into nothing, especially good for oily skin. And this is from Lamel. This is the Correctives Hydrating HA+. This is one of my favorite hydrating hyaluronic acid serums. I wear this under moisturizer every single day. Sometimes I wear it at night as well. Very lightweight, clear gel, sinks in completely, very effective, especially for me. I've got such dehydrated skin. It's awesome. I have repurchased this and I'm busy making my way through the second one. This is the Aesop Balm Aromatique Resurrection Hand Balm. This is my favorite hand cream of all time. I love skin food, but it's a treatment rather than a hand cream. This is what I have on my desk and I use it when I'm working. And it just smells amazing and does the job, sinks in, doesn't leave your hands greasy, just delicious. And then the source of all the sticky stuff in this box is the And Other Stories Fig Fiction Body Scrub. The body scrubs from And Other Stories are the best body scrubs I've ever used. They are very thick, and funnily enough, I saw a video where Kate Levy mentioned these and she said they were chewy, which is a really strange way to explain it because obviously you don't eat it, but it has a very chewy, thick texture. And because of that, it really sticks onto your skin. So when you're wet and you're in the shower and you're doing your legs or whatever, it doesn't just all fall onto the floor and down the drain. It also foams up a little and it's properly scrubby. I mean, this is what I use before I self-tan, before I'm going to shave, and it's so good. I'm currently working my way through another one at the moment in my shower. Moroccan mint tea or something like that. This is a candle, speaking of green fig, from Babylon Stirren. The candle that I'm burning over there is also Babylon Stirren. That is, I think it's Rooibos and Oud. I can't remember, I'll double check and put it on the screen. That candle smells insane and they are really, really good value. They do sell them online as well, so I'll leave a link below, you can go and have a look. Such good quality and beautiful scents, really sophisticated, and like I said, not too expensive. So this is the green fig one. I've burned up the whole thing. I don't generally like fig, but this is a very fresh fig. Same with the body scrub. It doesn't have that kind of slightly cloying sweetness that some fig scents can have. It's really light and fresh, delicious. Love that candle. In fact, I do have a second one of those. Another hydrating serum. This is Hylamide Low Molecular HA Multi-Depth Rehydration Booster. This is an amazing hydrating hyaluronic acid serum. I think I've ordered another one of these. You can get it from ASOS at any rate. Really, really good. Works as well as the Lamel in my opinion, and this is probably my third or fourth bottle. A couple more things for hair. This is the Redken High Rise Volume Shampoo. Really, really good volumizing shampoo. You won't like it if you don't like texture in your hair, or if you have dry hair, because it is by nature quite drying. That's essentially how it works. It kind of roughs up the hair. I actually love that. If you watched my recent video on how to curl your hair, you'll know that that's exactly what I'm going for. So I really love this. The whole range is very good and I will absolutely repurchase this. I already have 12 shampoos in my shower at the moment. Not even exaggerating. So not right now. And then this is the Tresemme Perfectly Undone Wave Creating Sea Foam for Soft Waves. This is a really, really good texturizing mousse. It's not an aerosol mousse like a normal hair mousse. It's got an air pump that creates the foam as you squeeze it out. So it's really nice and light. It creates just the right amount of texture in the hair. I love this. I have repurchased it. I have it in my hair today. In fact, for some reason it isn't available in the South African range from Tresemme. I don't know why, because the dry texturizing spray from this range is also amazing. So no idea why you can't get that here, but story of my life. And then a whole bunch of makeup things. Let's do mascara. Max Factor False Lash Effect, you know. Revlon Volume and Length Magnified, you also know. The Elizabeth Arden Grand Entrance Mascara. This is Camilla's Ride or Die, her absolute favorite. I finally got around to trying it and I also absolutely love it, but I'm not paying big money for mascara. It's just not worth it for me. This is from Clinique. Now, okay, you know I love Clinique mascaras. They are so good. This one I don't get. It's got 3 levels of intensity, so you twist it and it essentially, depending on where you put the setting, it takes more or less product off the brush when you take it out of the tube. It's got a very nice brush. It's a very nice mascara, but it's not my style. It's way too natural for me, even on the kind of fattest setting. So that wasn't for me. It is a good one in the sense it doesn't smudge and flake and all the good stuff that Clinique mascaras are known for, but just too natural, and I'm not paying big money for a super natural mascara. Random, but Blistex DCT, such a good everyday lip balm. It's got SPF 20 and it smells delicious. I have repurchased it and I have it in my handbag. This is all of its writing has written off. This is the Soap and Glory Nudist Gloss Stick. I've got 3 or 4 backups of this because for some reason they repackaged it into little tiny dinky ones. Don't know why they used to be like that big. I absolutely love it. Eyebrow pencils, one from NYX, the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. Don't buy the shade Blonde, which is a mistake I made recently. And the shade Love is Blonde in the Archery Soap and Glory Brow Pencil. This is my favorite of all time. This is a very close second and a really good alternative that you can get locally. But overall, this is my favorite one. And that's what's in my brows today. Now this is oldie. This is the NARS Laguna Bronzer, which as you can see is dated. I'm not spending my life trying to get bronzer out the corner of the pan. I have plenty in my stash to work with. This is super overhyped. I bought this years ago. I've had it for a long time, used it a lot, as you can see. It's a lovely bronzer. But the truth is that it's become much easier to find bronzers and in the drugstore and at lower price points that are equally good. I think it used to be harder, which is why this was sort of very famous for a while. Like I said, it's perfectly nice, but it's not worth schlepping from overseas or paying a fortune on eBay for. There are lots of other locally available bronzers that are equally nice. Speaking of which, this is the Revlon Bronzilla. Now, I have a bone to pick with this one. I've hit pan quite substantially and it's not technically empty or finished, but I have too many bronzers to be messing around with this teeny tiny pan. Why, Revlon? Why not just fill the whole pan with the product and then we can actually get a bronzer brush in there? It's basically an eyeshadow pan. I find that really irritating, and that's why I'm getting rid of it, because I have lots of other bronzers with proper size pans that are much easier to use. But the shade is really nice. Ooh, another mascara. This is YSL The Shock. This is such a good mascara, like proper chunky, smoky lash vibes. Makes your lashes look huge and thick, and it's so good with like lots of dark eye makeup. But on me it smudges, so that's really annoying. It doesn't on everyone. I have quite long lashes, and when I curl them, they hit my brow bone because my eyes are hooded. And there are a lot of mascaras that will transfer on me because of that. And it's not really the fault of the mascara, it's because my eyelids are so oily. But having said that, something like false lash effect, that doesn't happen with me. I also have the same problem with the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. It's so good, but it just transfers on me and gets smudgy, so I just can't recommend it. This is the Maybelline the Eraser Eye. This is one of my favorite concealers. It's the one with the kind of spongy tip. I love it. It's just so smooth, blends beautifully, just the right amount of pigment. Such a lovely shade. This one is light. I have repurchased this and it's sitting in my makeup kit over there. I absolutely love it. Not available here. Another Maybelline product that isn't available here is the Color Tattoo in On and On Bronze. This is, I haven't even hit the bottom of it yet. I use this so much, but it has properly dried out now. I'm not exaggerating when I say I've had this for probably 2 years, actually probably longer than that. So I did repurchase that the last time I was in the UK, so I have a fresh one. Like if I was only allowed to take one cream eyeshadow to a desert island, I would be very hard pressed between this and MAC Groundwork. Obviously they're very different. This is a shimmer, MAC Groundwork is matte. It's just so flattering, so versatile. You can have it being really sheer, or you can just put tons of it on and make it like a gorgeous bronze smoky eye. Last is the sponge from Real Techniques. I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but it's covered in mold. That's what happens when you put your sponge wet back into your makeup bag and leave it there for a couple of days. I tried to zap it in the microwave, I tried to wash it, but it wouldn't come out, so not putting that on my face. I also have tons of backups of this. This is such a good sponge, I love it. I bought a beauty blender in July when I was overseas, still haven't used it. Really need to dig that out. I've got a real problem using new things, I get very tense. I've got that new Charlotte Tilbury eye palette, I still haven't used it. I haven't even swatched it, I can't put my fingers in it. I get very, very anxious about using brand new stuff. It's so stupid. Anyway, I also just have so many of these lying around that I've just been working my way through them, but just so good for blending out your concealer. Lots of people use it to apply foundation. I personally find the sort of continuous pat 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 just too much admin for me. I'd rather just sweep my foundation on with a brush, and then I sometimes, or I quite often actually, use a wet sponge to just go over the whole face, finish off the blend, and also just knock back the foundation a little bit, because I can be quite heavy handed and it just helps to soften the foundation a little bit. Okay, that's it. I'm sure there were very few surprises in that particular Empties video. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!